William Hunter had always taken pride in saving lives, and working night shifts in the A felt like his true purpose. At home, he believed his life was stable with his wife Dana, their little boy Tommy, and Dana's sister Brandy, who had moved in after a breakup. Lately, he had sensed a strange tension in the house, but he pushed it aside, trusting the two women he loved most. One night at work, the hospital was calm until the ambulance doors burst open and two gurneys rolled in. William froze when he recognized Dana's jacket on the first stretcher and Brandy on the second. He pushed forward, but his colleague Greg stopped him, insisting he couldn't treat his own family. Everything inside William collapsed as he saw Tommy brought in next, unconscious and frighteningly still. When detectives arrived, they revealed something unthinkable. Wine glasses from William's home contained strong sedatives mixed with alcohol, including Tommy's cup. The police believed Dana and Brandy had drugged themselves and the child, while planning to frame William for a murder-suicide. They showed William messages proving the sisters had been communicating with a man named R, plotting for months. The text spoke of insurance payouts, escape plans, and a desire to start new lives with R's help. William felt sick as he realized Dana and Brandy had been manipulated into attempting to kill him, and Tommy survived because he drank too little, and William stayed by his bedside until the boy woke. Seeing his son alive gave him strength to look deeper into the messages Dana and Brandy had exchanged. Using backups of their phones, he discovered R was a predator named Randy Velasquez, a man with a pattern of seducing wives of doctors and pushing them toward murder for insurance money. William uncovered several suspicious deaths tied to this man, each involving a grieving widow who soon vanished with her insurance payout. He pieced together photos, messages, and records until Velasquez's pattern became clear. He had targeted families like a parasite, feeding off greed and vulnerability. William knew the police were searching for Velasquez, but the man was skilled at disappearing. William decided he couldn't risk losing him, not after what he had done. He used Brandy's phone to lure Velasquez into a meeting, pretending she had survived and wanted to finalize their plan. Velasquez agreed to meet in a parking garage under the assumption that everything had gone as planned. William prepared himself, carrying his mother's old revolver for protection. When Velasquez arrived, he paced anxiously, waiting for Brandy. William approached quietly and confronted him at gunpoint. The shock on Velasquez's face revealed the man hadn't expected William to be alive. William forced him to drive to an abandoned clinic where he restrained him and demanded a full confession. Velasquez tried to deny everything, but William detailed each of his crimes with chilling accuracy, breaking through the man's defenses. Velasquez finally agreed to confess if William promised a quick end. William recorded every word as Velasquez described each murder, each manipulation, and each woman he had corrupted. Once the confession was complete, William uploaded the recording and immediately called the detectives. When the police arrived, William surrendered peacefully. Velasquez was arrested, shaken, and defeated, while William faced charges for taking matters into his own hands. In court, many debated whether William was a hero or a criminal. The judge acknowledged the illegality of William's actions, but also recognized the lives saved and cases solved because of him. William served a reduced sentence, while Velasquez received multiple life sentences with no possibility of parole. Dana and Brandy were also imprisoned for their roles in the attempted murders. When William was finally released, his son Tommy greeted him with open arms, and the weight of everything he had endured eased slightly. Friends helped him rebuild his life while he focused entirely on being a father. He found new work teaching medicine and consulting on criminal cases. Looking back, William understood he had crossed lines he never imagined, but he also knew his actions had stopped a monster who had preyed on countless families. He accepted his flaws, his grief, and his strength. Standing beside Tommy, he chose to move forward, grateful that his son was alive and the danger was gone. In the end, despite the loss and betrayal, William reclaimed the only thing that truly mattered: protecting his child, and ensuring the man who threatened their lives could never hurt anyone again.